Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is your man Pacific Lab bringing you live coverage of PRF1 Season 4 Division 2. We're here in round 4 and we have ourselves some fucking Baku. You know that this track is special to me for absolutely no reason. And here we go then, guys. Tonight's race will be no exception. We've got ourselves 13 drivers here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We've got some fucking invader in a McLaren in Div 1. Fuck knows what he's doing here. But anyway, we have ourselves short quality. Did make the 15 number. Who gives a fuck about making big numbers, man? I would rather race and commentate on something with less numbers. Sometimes because you could be a little bit more clumsy and a little bit kind of cute with some of the action. So Mike Yea's in the race for some reason. Maybe because Division 1 can't organise a fucking Grand Prix. I don't know. But we got ourselves 13 drivers. Will RDC, Frozen White. We've got ESGR Wraith, Hambo, Gazelle Roadkill coming out of the pits. We saw him on Wednesday night, guys, putting a pretty decent show before unfortunately ending his racing career. Well, obviously not because he's here now, but smashed into the back of Rara on this first safety car. We've got Primal, we've got Rapid Pajala, we've got Haribo, Master Revan, LTHB Ghost, and SF Guma. Will RDC were on board with them. How his first ever podium. This time, well, in about an hour and a half last week. We're going to go up to Gazelle Roadkill here. It is a short quali. Arguably sometimes the best way to go around Baku, just because of the amount of people that could potentially crash. That is kind of a major issue when it comes to the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, kind of like getting everybody around. Full quali with like a number of like 18, 19, maybe 16 maybe, you know what I mean? That's kind of where you look at doing the full quali. They made a good choice there doing short quali in my opinion. But anyway guys, Hambo and Will RDC, both on the podium last week. Some excellent racing we've received. Apparently I'm doing a good job here, so fuck those. But anyway, Gazelle Rocket through the castle. Never ever had a single problem in this particular part of the track. But yeah, my Twitch isn't really working on the app. I think I'm live anyway. Right, okay, here we go. So, PRF1 does Baku. We know that. We know this. We know this. Right, 5.7k viewers. We've got Gazelle taking his sweet ass time as you would do on his opening lap. He's on medium tyres, of course. We have got short qualifying, ladies and gentlemen. Top 10 start on the tyres that they do their fastest lap on, sorry. And then obviously everybody else, Mike and the other two guys who aren't going to set laps, maybe even three guys, if Revan, Ghost and Goober all go out, they'll of course be on the tyres that they went out on, for example. Here comes Gazelle Roadkill. We'll go around the final corner, left, right. This is a very, very tricky, treacherous circuit, this. A lot of places where you can lose the back end. We saw it in the over 30s, the bomb on the final lap on Saturday. Heartbreak, or just before the final lap. Absolute heartbreak for the guy. Losing the lead when he was being chased down vivaciously by Dan's Motorsport. But here we go then. We've got Gazelle Roadkill comes out just in front of the Red Bull of Danny there. I believe Danny's just come out of the pits. Is he? Nope, that's Hambo just behind him. So we've got Gazelle Roadkill and Will RDC. We're going to skip to him next. So basically going now down towards the third corner now as we enter the second longest DRS straight on the course, of course. In fact, there's only 2 fucking DRS straights, so that kind of is, well, it's the shortest one then. Round turn 4 we go. We've got 9 views, guys, immediately. Thank you so much for tuning in this evening. I don't know who said what because I've taken a bit of time to get the stream loaded up, as in the actual tab, but I know you guys are watching. Thank you so much for showing incredible support to this channel. Now, and just starting sector 2 there. Very tricky corner coming up. Slightly more of an acute angle, more than a 90-degree corner. This one about a 105-degree angle, this corner. Well, how can Gazelle take the castle section? With unbelievable caution is the answer to the question. But caution is what sometimes wins you races. We've seen it in the past, guys. So far, Danny's watching, Bowman's watching, Revan's watching, Primal. Thank you so much, guys. The early birds that have caught this qualifying session. We're in 14 minutes to go. It's short quality. Gazelle going incredibly close to the wall right there. Roger, I know you're here, baby. Can't wait for you to be back, mate, in 2 weeks. Or just over a week, isn't it, a Roger thing? So, cannot wait to see you back on track and commentating on you, mate. You've been sorely missed. Can't wait to think about yellow flag there. That is, I believe, Hambo through the castle. Not ideal. Go back to Gazelle Roadkill really quickly. Down the final straight now. Longest straight, or longest running to a straight on the calendar, of course. Gazelle Roadkill comes through with a 1 minute 41.32. 5 good start there by Gazelle. Who's coming around next? We said Will RDC, didn't we? He comes across the line a second quicker. Will's starting to find his feet and find his form here. And of course, Primal racing tonight, of course. Didn't race Monday. Raced with a 39.3. Literally a second apiece. 2 weeks getting to Miss Canada. Can't wait for you, mate, to get back. We're watching you do France, one of my favourite tracks to race on this game. Random blessings. Hi, Danny, how's it going, my man? Hope you're having a lovely time, Scott. We'll see you back on track soon, too. 1 minute 41.1. 2/10 clear. Oh, the Gazelle Roadkill is Primal, and we've got the next car coming around. That is Slim Haribo. Welcome back to the track, Slim Haribo. P2 then, 1 minute 40.1. Pretty decent lap there for him. I believe we've got Ghost coming around now. I thought the Mercedes was about to hit the fucking Alpine, but it's on the other side of the track. Evening, Greza. Welcome in, mate. Do you know what? A lot of people feel that if you don't fill a grid up, I'm just going to say something. Ghost could have got quicker there. He went out wide. If he kept going on a straight trajectory towards that wall, obviously not into the wall, that would have been fucking hilarious to see. But if he if he'd actually gone, was loyal to his line there, he probably would have put a few more tenths for this time. The Ghost would have been maybe a bit closer to Wraith, but 1 minute 40.068 all the same on the soft tyres. On board with Goober, he's done his lap. Frozen White, he is going to be the next one round who hasn't done a lap. We're going to focus on them guys first. And then I believe Hambo is coming round 2. I'll be back soon. Got the Xbox 2 days ago, waiting to get the game. No worries, matey, obviously. Whether will work out, if I believe he's still got a seat at the moment. We've got a new follow, that is Chris B. Cheers for watching, buddy, and cheers for the follow. Much appreciated, man. Much love to you. Hope you are having a very, very good Friday evening, or Saturday morning, or Friday afternoon, wherever the fuck you are in the world. Cheers, buddy. Thank you for tuning in. Frozen White then, 11 minutes and 48 seconds left to go. He's going to be coming across the line. We want to see White do pretty well. Rapid Pajala says, morning, lads. There you go, morning. Let's go racing, says Pajala. He is on the grid, of course. AlphaTauri, the fan favourite team, had a very, very dodgy Monaco, of course. No points scored for the two of them, for the pair of the cars. And that's a yellow flag there. I don't know. I think someone come into the pits, are they? Hambo coming round as he got full wing. He's invalidated. That there is a very rare sight for Baku. Rarity that you see in validations around this track, but we found one, I guess. I guess he must have cut the corner, either ram wide, come out of the castle, or cut the corner going into the castle. Pajala with the 100 bits, man. Much appreciated, man. Much love to you, Pajala. Thank you so much, man. Good luck for the race as well. Hambo coming across the line then. That is absolutely appalling, but he's invalidated, so he's allowed to be appalling. Big shout out to Hambo, man. Giving 10 gifted subs on my channel this previous Wednesday. Brought your man to tears. Doesn't happen very often, man, but your man got exceedingly humble. Should we say Frozen White, the P4, Mercedes doing well, 2nd and 4th at the moment. Ferrari sitting lighter steering, 5th and 6th. Primal moved to 1 minute 40.6 then, improving ever so slightly in his time, by over half a second on his time, actually. See, Goomba's doing a strategy where he's kind of going around, like, warming up the tyres. I understand that. I've done it myself. I used to do it all the time in SF1 when I raced there in 2020. But around the track like this, is it more risky, guys? Question to the chat. Is it more risky to do that? You know, because you've got so many fucking walls around you. I mean, this right here is a fucking death trap. Hambo coming around castle section. The way to get through this part of the track, obviously the quickest way is, of course, to absolutely fly around like an absolute horny piglet, basically. I don't know if piglets can have sex. I mean, I don't really know that part. I mean, I guess they got the genitalia, but we'll move on to a different chat conversation or something. I don't fucking know. Imagine that first conversation on Possibly Glad fucking podcast, the podcast. Can piglets have banging intercourse? I don't fucking know. Moving on anyway, that conversation lasted way too fucking long. Here we go then. Hambo, round the final couple of corners here, round the little kink, onto the big, long back straight. Ask David Cameron. Well, I was going to ask Matt Hancock, mate, but you know, he does it on camera, mate. He's like next gen. Right, here we go. Then Hambo comes across the line, first position, 1 minute 38.8. Himself and Wraith seems to be setting the pace, but that there is the statement. Red Bull seems to be absolutely on fucking fire here. Revan, man who has got a podium this season already. What can Revan do here? We're going to go on board with him really quickly. I think Danny is just behind him, so Hambo's let his teammate go. Mike is a Division 1 reserve. Like I said, the way I look at it, guys, I ain't no admin here. I'll let these guys go about their way. I mean, this division has proven that, you know, even if your top division is struggling, then your bottom division doesn't always have to struggle. But, like, obviously, people are watching this. Anybody who fancies racing in their Division 1, PRF1 Division 1, hit up the admins in here. You'll see, if you go to the mods, 90% of them who come into this channel are mods on this, are kind of, well, you know, mods are admins. Like, I always make admins in leagues, mods on my channel so they can monitor the chat, etc. Obviously, I'll be covering a lot of the action. Frozen White's moved to P3 here, 1 minute 40.0. So good stuff there by the two Mercedes drivers at the moment. Ghost has gone out just on soft tyres, literally get himself around. Ask David Cameron. Gives me a chuckle. Basically, Grezza is the mod at the moment. So, Chris, thank you very much for watching, mate. Is this the first time you watched my channel, Chris? Are you a fan of the old PRF1 boys? If not, how did you come across the channel? Is it just a kind of random F1 stumble, or have you been here before? Curious to know. But thank you for watching all of this. And there is a horse penis building in the background. I say it every Baku. I've been saying it for 5 fucking years. Here comes Revan. That's going to be P3, is it? Yes, it is. 1 minute. Oh, just about. The Alfa Romeos top the Mercedes then. Alpha 2-3. And then we've got Mercedes 4-5, but I think Danny's going to go P2. He certainly does. Very close to the top spot. 1/10 of a second exactly, separating Danny from P1's Hambo. Red Bull seem to be catching fire in this season. Ooh, that was a bit of an inhaler. Oh, man, get a bit high before the start of a race. Why not? Hambo coming into the pits. His fuel is very, very low. Doesn't want to kind of piss on the track, I guess. Gazelle, how's the castles for me, mate? Well, these guys are doing it better than what I did. Check out the old Twitch clips, guys. You want to watch some fun. It seems like every single time we go to Baku, it just raises its ugly head. I might upload it to my own Facebook later. Chris is joining from the trial group ahead. Shade your streamer. Oh, thank you so much, man. Much appreciated, Chris. Much love, bro. From the trials. Oh, right. Are we going to be seeing Chris next week then? Fingers crossed we do. And that is the third person to do a 1 minute 40.0. Frozen White, Ghost, and now Gazelle Roadkill. Dave Hunt has me as a friend. Cheers, Davey boy. You'll be seeing him on track on Saturday, of course, with the over 30s. We're going to be going to Canada. 1 week ahead of these guys, of course. But nah, cheers, Grezza, legend. And thank you for sharing the stream, man, too. Right, it seems like I don't get many views on Twitch for this league, but then on YouTube, it's the most viewed series on my channel, and that included my career mode, which is ironic. Yellow flag here. That's Danny going wide. Is he just moving out of the way? Well, he's... Is he going to... Oh, God, he's doing a Raguda thing. Oh, no, Fanny, what are you doing? Hey, Chris, welcome in, geese. Oh, God. Oh, Danny, you made that look a lot more awkward than it needs to be. Primal starting his lap, and we'll get on board with Primal. Racing many leagues, Primal. I used to like make jokes about guys who say, I'm here to race, pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me for the sports team, pick me, don't put me in goal. But you gotta love the enthusiasm of people, even in the later stages of these games, like F1 2021. This is the 12th game, official game, that Codemasters will take credit for. They did F1 2009, sorry, but I mean, to be fair, you may as well just have put Animal Crossing as a as a racing game. Danny coming in the pits as well. That's their first runs all out of the way. Primal then, is he getting well? He's done a 1 minute 40.6 on medium, so we might see Primal touch the top end of the charts here. Problem that you have with the soft tyre around Baku does take a lot out of it. Obviously, being on street circuits, the tyres will get warmed up a little because how close you want to get to Castle there, Primal. Fuck me, Jesus Christ. You don't want to become a pause. You don't want to become a fucking meme, son. Goomer's actually gone out on track as well. He's going to start his lap at Jala. And with the 1 minute 42.9, he is 8 up on that time at the moment. So Mike, of course, being the reserve. I don't understand that, but like I said, the guys, they do their own thing. I'm not admin here. I'll roll with it, guys, and I'll give you the same sort of commentary that I always do. Shit. Oh, there it goes. Primal, absolutely. Do you know what? The way the camera fucking shut down, I thought it exploded behind me. Kind of a false sense of security. Right, so here we go. Coming down towards the line here. Primal, what sort of time can he do? Is he going to break? He's going to break the 40s here. You can imagine that. Primal puts in P4. Primal P4. Sorry, guys, I thought it's been shouted from upstairs. Right, here we go then. Here comes Pajala then. 1 minute 42.9. He's going to beat that comfortably. And he's going to beat his teammate. AlphaTauri, 11 and 12. Will Gooma be able to beat his teammate? And possibly move a little bit further up the order. I can't wait to... Oh, well, not today. He's fucking... Holy fucking flaps. Well, yeah. Well, that ended bad. Richie Mark, that's 0967. Cheers for the follow, Richie. Hope you're having a lovely day, geezer. Hope... well, I say day, evening, morning, night. I don't know where the fuck you're from. Same as ever, Chris. Cheers for the follow, man. Much appreciated. Well, Gooma's not having a lovely fucking evening because he's currently going to a Baku-based hospital. In the chat, you can say what you're suffering from. I want to see how wild you can get. Who's giving the first car round? It's going to be the Alfa Romeo of Master Revan. See what he can do. And Primal's retired from... No. On his in-lap. He's blown up on his in lap now. Please. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, Primal, you donut. We'll go back up on my right. Fucking hell. Well, at least we know Primal's not going to go again. Yeah, oops. Big oopsie. See, mate, you just had to try and outdo me, didn't you? God, at least you crashed a bit quicker than I'll give you that one, mate. Down the DRS straight towards turn 3, then goes Rev, and get ourselves off this TV pod cam, because these cars sound like fucking Viagra tampered with lawnmowers, don't they, really, at times? Turn 4 then for Master Revan. Hambo, the Red Bull's sitting pretty at the moment. Revan's probably going to want to move a bit further forward in the standings, and he certainly looks like he's going to. 4 tenths of a second immediately. Long way to go, of course, guys, in this qualifying. Not much time, but of course a lot of laps to be set. Oh, God, that's as close to an invalidation as you want to get. Well done, Revan, pushing the boundaries and getting away with that. That's the one major place on this lap you can get invalidated. The second place is this corner. He keeps the line perfectly. And actually gets himself a little bit of the tail slip there, if you saw that. Kind of a little bit of boot shaking action out of that corner. Here we go, coming flying now down towards one of the trickiest corners on the calendar, especially when it involves a kind of like humpback fucking curb. Takes it very nicely, not too aggressive, but Revan keeps his line then. Coming now down towards the end of Sector 2. He's currently, oh God, he's 7 tenths up. This is immediately going to put himself in the hunt for a front row start, top 2 finish. You probably want to try and get yourself in P2, get a little booster, because you're going to be on the inside going into turn 1. So that is where you want to look to start. Here comes Revan, then flying now down towards the start-finish line. He's going to be able to make a dent on Red Bull's lockout of the front row at the moment. No Red Bulls out on track. They're not going to be able to get out on track, and Revan doesn't do it. But he does get P3, and he does beat his teammate Wraith. P3 for Master Revan. Who have we got going round here at the moment? The next one round is the Hass of Slim Haribo. On soft tyres, will he be able to make his mark on the top 5? Not quite again. P6 for Harger, still a pretty good lap. 1 minute 39.608. I reckon he'll be probably happy with that. We've got Frozen White. Nope, the next one round is Ghost. On the medium tyres, and then we've got Gazelle at Roadkill. These two are going to... It's been a very quiet end of qualifying, actually, guys. Usually everyone comes out on track, but I think they're just kind of looking to save the tyre sets for the race, waiting for potential inevitable safety cars around here. So here we go then. Ghost round the final corners. I said corners because I did pay attention. Here we go then. Ghost. It's intriguing to see. Guys in the chat, what sort of setup would you run around here? Like, I currently run myself over 2.5. I don't know, I've got like a couple of setups, like a really high downforce one and a really low downforce one. They feel exactly the same. Danny retires to the pits. Ghost moves himself at the P6 on the medium tyres. Key fact there, 1 minute 39.420, nearly getting himself past. What are the setups like on this game? Like, no, they're nothing like the last game, Scott. And we've got Gazelle Roadkill. Interrupted Noah's Ark up top then. He puts himself in fucking P4. Revan, has he crashed here? No, he's just going about 6.84 miles an hour, which is probably smart, actually, considering. Now, Frozen White actually has it. Yeah, it's completely different, mate. I've only just begun to learn how not to spin, but still, tracks like Spain, Britain, Zandvoort, I've still not learnt them, and we're over a month into the game, like, you know what I mean, Scott, so it's very difficult. You can try running the previous setups. Well, okay. They are sort of similar, but you've got to put a lot more focus into suspension. 5 guys can improve their times here. I'm not sure if they're going to, though. The only one I know for a fact who's definitely going to is Frozen White. He needs to keep it deadly straight. Yellow flag there. That's only because the Alfa Romeo is coming into the pits. That's Revan coming in. I think Frozen White can have a touch on the top 3 here. Oh! Whoa, motherfucker! Go on, lad. Frozen White from nowhere. Ooh, last lap. And oh dear, Gazelle Roadkill. Oh, that's a rather droopy penis looking front wing there, it must be said. Frozen White. Oh dear. Oh, fucking Christmas cards. Oh dear. Ghost is coming in. Well, we know that Gazelle Roadkill certainly is not going to improve. It must be said. Ghost comes into the pits. That'll save a lap on his tyre with fucking. I thought if you drive into the wall, it won't. What a unusual qualifying. None of the real top runners went out for second runs. Hambo did 2 laps on the tyres, but Frozen White taking pole position. Greza can potentially confirm for me for the first time in his career. Awesome stuff, man. Well done. Here we go then. So that is your qualifying result there. That is Rain and Blood saying, hydrate. You fucking know it, mate. No beers for me tonight. At least not at this stage. I'll be having some after this while playing some UFC. Nearly got my fucking head crane kicked off last night. And there's the Haas of Haribo. Good stuff in that qualifying. Frozen White with his first pole position of his career, unless I get proven otherwise. I've not commentated when he's got pole. So there you have it, guys, then. We have ourselves our qualification results. 47 thousandths of a second. Frozen White grabs it from the Red Bull pair of Hambo with Danny for the 10th down. We've got Master Revan in P4. Gazelle Rokill, P5. Only half a tenth clear again of Wraith, who was down in the 3rd row now all of a sudden. Then we've got Primal in the Ferrari, the 2nd Mercedes of Ghost. Very good qualifying by Mercedes. Haribo and Will, they'll be starting the tyres in the Haas and Ferrari respectively. Team AlphaTauri, I've got to say the fan favourites, 11th and 12th, with Mike guesting in the McLaren. There's your qualifying, guys. I'll be about 2 minutes. Hey guys, we're back. I was actually going to bring Grezza in to do co-comms, but I remember the Wednesday stream with Ryan, and I don't really want to kind of jeopardize the audio sound, because if you remember, guys, if you watch the RF1 race on Wednesday, basically Ryan was crackling all the time, even though between us two it was fucking brilliant commentary, and fair play to Ryan for sticking with it. I don't want to put Grezza in a position where he ends up like getting hate from the audience just for fucking cracking like a bastard. So here are your tyres, frozen white. Now, this is an unbelievable opportunity. If White gets himself an unbelievable start here, he can actually get away from the pack if he has the pace to do so, of course. Those Red Bulls are pretty frighteningly quick this season, the top two guys. In terms of out-and-out pace, I'd probably say Wraith, also up there, and Will. I think probably Will, looking at the Ferrari, Will always seems to have issues with his actual qualifying pace, and then ends up kind of like coming through in the race. Always a thing he's done. Big shout out to Grezza, of course, watching the stream, of course, and watching the race at the same time, making sure he's paying attention to clips, I'm assuming, from the admin perspective. Primal, who has exploded already once today, hopefully doesn't do it again. This will be a lot more costly if he does it here. We've got Chris, our new... I can't wait to see Chris on track, actually. If you pass a trial, then anything. Oh, you got the sound. Oh. Probably a good thing, then, to be fair. Right there. Basically, if Grezza did co-coms with me, he'd be going, or, because that's what the cars sound like this day and age. Revan redeems posture checkmate. My posture is checked, motherfucker. Revan, good luck today, of course. Alfa Romeo looking for a good result here around the streets of Baku. Right, guys, we have 26 laps of probable carnage. Usually is the way on this track. But PRF1 have delivered some absolute fucking belters, and that Monaco race was a thing of just beauty. To be fair, crash after crash after crash, as you expect around there. Not a kind of a slight on the characters and the racing ability of these guys, because esports guys bomb it around Monaco. You know what I mean? And we've seen many a Monaco where AOR back in the day used to fuck up. Of course, that was the Pinnacle League back in the day. Now they're kind of nobody. Anyway, Frozen White then leads the pack away. He'll be buzzing with this one. That adrenaline will be pumping. Man, in the Mercedes. It's almost like a real-life race, other than the fact the Haas just kind of like, the Alfa Romeo just kind of like spoil the party, really, wasn't it? Well, Ghost's about where Bottas would be on the grid, so yeah, it's pretty realistic. So, Frozen White, Hambo. So guys, look at two-stop strategies. Revan's going for the one, as is Wraith there. The Alfa Romeo's going for a one-stop strategy. Let's do looking forward to that. Let's hope we get a shot podium. Do you know what, Rog? We had a couple last week. Will RDC, well, do you know what? They weren't really shock podiums. They were fucking well-deserved podiums. They were just first podiums. For Hambo, I didn't know Hambo never got a podium before. I've always thought I spoke to him a few times. I know Wraith has got a few. Danny, of course. No Demon this evening. I believe he is participating in the charity match. The TST PRF1 participating in Woodsy's charity match. Good luck to all the guys in that as well. I don't know if anybody has a link for that charity match. I think Woodsy's put it on the TST page. Feel free to fire it in, guys. Any donations are more than welcome to that. I'd prefer you guys not to donate to me from now or here on out if you donate to the charity page as opposed to me. Hey, a streamer that's asking you to give money to someone else. Fuck me, what world are we in? Fucking not this one, clearly. Haribo, looking to get some points for the Haas team. Mike, of course. No, Mike is just really guesting tonight. I think he's more kind of a... Do you want to get the medical car at the back of the grid? I think he's just going to be watching out for all the kind of... do you know what? I don't agree with Division 1 and Division 2 reserving it. Well, Division 1 reserving Division 2's league, but I think for what the reason it being behind is for, like say, for example, making sure that the guys are driving okay from a rear perspective, I think this may very well be a masterstroke. I've made it fucking clear, you know what I mean? At least in the leagues I run, don't reserve in different divisions. But the same our league, guys. PRF1 have been going 4 fucking seasons, man. You know, I just find it a fucking damn crying shame that people haven't stuck with the Division 1. I know they made a big change going from Saturday to Thursday, and that does sometimes shake up the broth, and this time it has done negatively. But, you know, this Division 1 league that they're in is fucking ridiculous how it's folded. Well, not folded, you know, because it's not folded, it still exists, but, you know, what they potentially could do is still hold a race on Division 1 and just have like 6 guys racing, maybe put some AI in, maybe, you know, or like a high level. Give themselves something to race with. Just throwing ideas out there for the guys, but, you know, be a shame if that league not folds, but, you know, dwindles out Division 1, because I raced them, and I was in the first race in Division 1 back in Season 1 on F1 2019. Fun fucking times. Hashtag Rahul. Well, those who know will know. Right then, here we go. Wraith. Primal, Ghost, Haribo, Will, Pajala, Goomba, and Mike V Legend already getting involved as he is. Oh, Will RDC just wanted to have a little bit of a fumble back there. So we're looking at position changes first of all. 13 drivers. Season 4, Division 2, Round 4, Baku. And it is lights out, and they're fucking out of there. Great start by Hammer. Immediate start by Hammer. Fruits and White did the one thing he couldn't afford to do. Danny's drawn wide. Oh, Gazelle roadkill. Oh, he's at the wall. We've got cars off. Alfa Romeo's around. Both Alfa Romeo's around, guys, I think. Oh, no, the Haas is round, sorry. Oh, no, Frozen White's at the wall. I think we could get a VSC here, guys, based on the damage at least. Oh, Frozen White. It couldn't get much worse for him. Ghost is all only just coming from turn 2. The Rebels of Hambo. Danny almost forced Frozen White wide. Well, he did force Frozen White. I think Danny was a bit late on the brakes there. As the Rebels streak off, we've got the Mercedes of Frozen White. He does have damage. Or if he doesn't, he's very lucky. Revan and Primal. Primal's all over the back of him on the soft tyres, of course. Then we've got McLaren off Mike, ironically. Of course, I don't know. Mike's having, I guess they're letting Mike race. Okay, we'll see how that goes. Well then. On defence here, Mike is running through here. P1 and 2. The Rebels very nicely through. We're going to flick through. Oh, Primal lost the back end, go through the castle. That's the one place that Gazelle Roker got very lucky not to end his race there. Wraith down to P12. These guys have shown up on lap ignore it, guys. Just focus on the actual on-screen action. That'll sort itself out in a minute. Hambo very close to the wall, as is Danny. This is, like I said, in race trim. You've not got that same ability, really, have you? To be able. That time's absolutely wrong. That's not 600ths of a second, or I'm fucking Mahatma Gandhi. Right, okay, Gazelle. Let's have a look. We've got a bit of spacing out already, but speaking of not spaced out, here's Wraith. Have a look. Oh, you're fine. We got a car gone. It's Primal. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Primal's gone. VSC, definitely VSC there. Oh boy. And Frozen White may have just found himself a little bit of an avenue to have him out there. Brilliant. Frozen White, anybody else with damage, get yourselves in. I think Haribo will be having a look at Gazelle right there, but nope, that is Frozen White. Revan is. We've got a bit of time glitch here, guys. We're going to go and focus now. Just look on both Mercedes are pitted. From riches to rags, and Primal's crashed out on lap 1, mate. It can happen. You've been caught out on one of the most treacherous circuits. Oh. I'm not going to blame Hambo there. They're on a Delta, guys, and they are now going. No penalties. Fair play to you guys. Oh, look at that. Pajala ghosting a little bit there. What's happened to Pajala? Pajala what? Is Pajala actually in the lobby, guys? Ah, he's showing us a lap down, Pajala. Okay. Let's watch from Gazelle's perspective. Primal's left session, unfortunate there, bro. Oh, whoa! Gazelle's at the wall. Really opportunistic. Oh, Ferrari of Will's round. It's all happening here. Will didn't even make it to the fucking castle. Fuck it, he's fault. Fuck this shit. I've had enough. Wraith there. P4, let's have a look at Danny. And Hambo, the Red Bulls there. Oh, Revan going very, very close to the wall. Goomba and Pajala now find themselves in 5th and 6th. 7th for Haribo, 8th for Wraith. He's recovered from his spin at the start. Gazelle, Roadkill, Frozen White then. All these guys are pitted. Will's pitted. Such a shame. Well, it looks, I'm not going to say it's impossible because look how far we've got to go in the race. But it looks highly unlikely. Mike goes for the move here. Oh, Haribo! Haribo's gone! Whoa! VSC number 2. 2 laps. 2 crashes. Fuck me. Oh, good lord. That car is treacherously in the way. Mike does make the move on Revan. Ignore the timing sheets, guys. They will sort themselves out. Pajala and Goomba both sitting. I'll move these now, guys. We don't need that. Get on the tyres. Pajala and Goomba in 5th and 6th. All you have to do in this track is keep it clean. Will pits in again. Will struggling a bit here. Well, a lot. We've seen 2 pit stops already at this early stage. Oh no, is this his first? That must be his first then. Oh, I don't fucking know. Mike, Revan, and we've got Goomba, Pajala. Everyone's really spread out here, guys. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Whoa! What the? What is... Oh, no. Oh, he's got the same glitch I had. That is absolutely appalling. Oh, no. That is fucking atrocious. Will is gonna... Oh, this is... He's gone. He's out. They're not releasing him. What is... Drive through for Hammer. Drive through for the race leader. Will is still stuck in the pits. Will is... Oh, my God. Will is in the... Oh, that's fucking bollocks. Will is... I had this in career mode, guys, at Monza. Luckily, I was at the bottom of the grid, but I kept driving me into the wall, into the wall, into the wall. Hammer, get your drive-through serve, mate. You might as well do. You're only going to fall to 7th. But he doesn't. He wants to keep it going for the moment. Oh, Will. Oh, he's actually out on the track. Right, okay, but he's lost his... Oh, no. Oh, no. Surely, right, admin, surely if he retires, you're not going to do him for this. That's appalling. Oh, Will, man. Fuck's sake. Jala's actually caught Goomba here. AlphaTauri, sorry, we're going to get back to the action here. Stick on board with the race leaders. Danny all over the back of Hambo. He's got to be careful, though. He doesn't need to make any unnecessary moves here, Danny. Oh, well, well, I can't... Words. Well, we're watching the race lead. Yeah, just carry on going, mate. It's... Try and pit. Yeah, Will, good driving there. Get out of the way. Head shakingly bad. I thought Hammer hit the wall there, but he didn't. Will's race is ruined. He may as well try and carry on. I mean, if he doesn't let him pit, I've been there before, guys. Yeah, it didn't put him in his pit garage. It made it... It doesn't... No, basically, Roger, I had this in my career mode at Monza. Luckily, you can restart career mode. It's good. You can't fucking restart league races. Just... Well, I don't know. Oh, that's fucking wounding, man. I know how much effort Will puts into these. And it's live on stream. You'll be able to see it from Will's point of view, guys. Twitch.tv/WillRDC, too. Ambo's matters. Well, Ambo, get yourself into safe drive-through. If he doesn't, this lap, they get a safety car. Find yourself disqualified, son. But doesn't do it anyway, so Ambo stays out. I guess the fastest lap in the process, but the unproven is worth there. Gap's the leader, so he's going to fall down to 17th. Let's go on board with Wraith. I think Wraith could have Pajala here, guys. Wraith could have Pajala. It will... I'm going to take a bit of a diversion here. Will it hit him? Just drive straight. Oh. This is appalling. Not many words, guys, can be said right now. Wraith has a look at Pajala. Is he going to have a go here? Pajala holds his line, but Wraith, that's a perfect overtake, executing the DRS. And, guys, surely you've got to let Will retire here. This, look, it's ghosted the front wing for him. It's giving him the front wing this time. On the... Oh, my God. We've got another VSC is for Will, I'm assuming. This is just fucking appalling. The game is ready, guys. The game is ready. But the game is ready. There's just bigger glitches than last year. Surely... not many words, really, is it? What do you do? Well... They need this VSC to disappear because Hambo needs to save his drive through this lap or he's disqualified. Will just guys, surely, Grez, you're going to let Will retire? It's a better get. Hambo's going to try and come into his drive through here. It's not going to let him. Oh, he's a lucky guy. Oh, he's lucky. But he's not lucky because now... Oh, is he going to get... Is he going to save it? Yeah, well, Will leaves the session. Now, that could help. Hambo is a very lucky pup. There was about to be another VSC. The game is better than last year's, but the bugs are worse. Probably the best way. Wraith did overtake Pajala. Wraith moves up into P6 now. He's going to be all over the back of Hambo. Hambo's got to get to work now. Danny's been gifted this race lead. Yeah, definitely Grazza. Give him a go, because it feels unfair on him. I think Rafe's going to have a look at Hamilton. No, he's not here. Pajala gets to watch this with keen eyes here from P7. Excellent race here for the AlphaTauris, and of course Mike doesn't classify. So it's going to be Danny, Revan, and Goomba on the podium here. I've interviewed Goomba once in 4 years. Danny, fucking hell, Jesus. Very, very close to the wall. Revan, I don't know if Revan has himself his microphone, if someone can fix that, work that out for me. Goomba coming through the castle, and we've got Wraith and Hammer. This is going to become a battle for the new era of PRF1, of course. Oh, Wraith hit the wall! Oh, there goes your fucking era, mate. Pajala is going to get that position. Make sure if Wraith avoided damage there, the gods are smiling on him. There's got to be a wing change, surely. Wraith is one of these drivers who can compete for titles, but his bad luck and his inability to have a race without the odd skin. Fucking what are we rolling fucking weed or something? I don't fucking know. There's your fucking ban. Spin or skid, I meant to say. Jala. 7 Mike Village gets fastest lap, of course, so that will not matter. Mike does Danny, but I guess that's about. What's Will's AI doing? He's actually going to let him have his wing back. Oh, it did. Oh, well, now it pits him. Hambo pits in. Has Hambo got wing damage? Hambo and Goomba. Has Goomba got damage too? We'll go back to Hambo. Hambo, new wing. His race is fucking ruined. Seen Goomba with damage. No, man, he was on course for a podium at the moment. Will RDC's AI is there. Let Will know that his AI has actually fitted a new wing, so hopefully, as long as he doesn't get damage again, he's on medium tyres, so hopefully he doesn't need to pit again. You may as well just stay out until you get a puncture, Will, to be fair. But yeah, the game's better, just with more bugs. I think that's probably the best way to describe it. We've got Mike and Danny. We've got Master Revan in P3. Wraith has found himself in a P4 all of a sudden. That's fucking mental. Mike, of course, leads the race. He's Division 1. Oh, God. Wraith again. I think he must have some form of damage there, surely. I think Will has actually jumped back in his car now. I don't 100% know for sure. Yeah, Will is in his car, so Will's not AI at the moment. Will is backfiring on all cylinders here. Charlotte, why is Wraith done at the inside of Will? That was unnecessary. Just let him go. Absolutely wild and free. Yeah, I just seen that. I just had to double check that Ghost pits in again. Oh, what? Oh, no. I thought there was a big glitch there, guys. Sorry. The lobby is glitched, 100%, but fair play, guys, for all staying with us at the moment. Pajala on in DRS range. If he gets a podium, guys, I think the world will end. I mean, seriously. Unbelievable. Pajala, of course, Mike doesn't get invited to the podium interviews. Pajala, of all people, is on for 3rd place. Frozen White has had a terrible start to the Grand Prix. Now the pole sitter is our Mercedes driver. Only Primal and Haribo, the 2 cars out at the moment. As Wraith pits in, Hambo, last week's race winner. I have a feeling he may still have something to say about them podium places. He's very quick. He does have 28 seconds, I believe it is, to make up. I'm lying, it's 19 seconds for Hambo to make up. It's declared Gazelle road club, but he's not. He can't do it at the moment. He can't do it. And he's got Wraith on quicker tyres, so he's going to need to get Gazelle out of the way and potentially avoid a battle with the Alfa Romeo just behind. One Alfa Romeo in P3 at the moment, or aka P2. I'll call him P3, but you know that Mike isn't going to be on the podium after doing that already. Is going to be Revan, and Pajala has Frozen White behind him. Frozen White is bearing down on Pajala, though. Just watching the battle at the moment, guys. For P6. Yellow flag, and that's Ghost. He's gone. Ironically, Will RDC is a safety car, but this is the worst time for Will because he can't overtake any AI cars. You'll need to fuck the Delta off. You'll need to fuck Delta off to get ahead of them all. Will, you need to get your skates on, mate, or you're going to be stuck behind them. Will, surely, as he realised, he needs to get out bits before those guys. He needs to get out before them. Come on, Will. We're rooting for you. Oh, no. Revan stayed out. Will stuck. This is it for Will. He may as well chill out now. He's not going to be able to get anywhere, really. And that is Will's race. In terms of fighting with the other guys here, this is all about time trial now for Will, isn't it, I think? You have to make 90%. PRF1 is a 90% finish clip here. Should Revan have pitted? I'd say yes. Jala pits him for the hard tyres. Who's that there? Gazelle, Rokill, Hambo, Wraith and Goomba. 10 drivers left of the 13 that started Ghost, of course, crashing out. Whoa, the race has been reset. Hambo is still on the medium, so Hambo does need to pit again. I'm surprised Hambo didn't go in for the hard, you know. Actually, did no. Let's check this out. I'm sure Hambo actually changed his tyres again, didn't he? No, Hambo does need to pit again. In fact, he's technically the only one who hasn't used both compounds at the moment. Other than Revan, who hasn't pitted at all. So there you have it, guys. One of these 10 drivers will win the race. I'm still including Will in that list. He's still going. An incident for the front runners and another safety car will bring him right back into the action. Will knows the glitch has cost him here, but it hasn't cost him points. Mercifully, he's going to be able to pull something from this race. I'd almost fucking leave the session before it's time for your pit stop, wouldn't you? Don't promote that, of course. I don't promote that shite, but yeah, we would do. Gazelle, Hambo, Wraith, and Goomba all following around. Pajala's catching back up there with the straight. So the 10 survivors of Baku. We are on lap number 9 of a total of 26 laps here, guys. It's claimed some victims this track already. We knew it would. Kudos to the guys. This is another one. Like Monaco, where I was talking last week, you can add it to your fucking racing CV, saying how you've completed this fucking race. This is another one of those. Singapore is another one. This year, Spain. Yes. Very hard track to complete, as these guys found out, of course. My highest... Oh, bloody hell, did you see Revan? They almost lose control of the car. Well, turn 2. They're all caught up now. In fact, Will's pitted in it. Wait a minute. Well, that's annoying, isn't it? Will actually did a good pit stop. That's going to make him just want to smash something, isn't it, really? He's sitting a lap down, and he is in the points. So Will just needs now... I think Will has understood here that he just needs to keep going. That's all he needs to do. Wherever he finishes now is now based on everybody else. I would literally just stick it on fucking standard, medium. Don't push at all for the entirety of the race. Just keep yourself out of the wall. You will invariably gain possibly another 2 positions in my own estimation here. How many will finish, guys? That is a question to the chat that I will throw your way. Fair play, aggressive for instructing him to leave and rejoin. It ended up being fruitful, but obviously the damage is more than done now, but he's only a lap down. Only a lap down here. Good stuff here. We've got Revan, Mike V Legend, Danny, Frozen White, Gazelle, Hambo, Goomba, Pajala, Wraith and Will. 9 recognised point scorers in this race. Of course, Ghost will not be scoring due to retiring very early on. Lap 10. We're on that. Nearly half distance. We lost 3 drivers. We expect it around here, guys. The battle for survival. The quest for survival. Ironically, for my history on this game, with Baku, I've never retired on this track here. I've exploded in qualifying, and I have got a really, really funny clip of when Verstappen ploughed me in the wall, or I ploughed him in the wall, then Vettel got the revenge and shucked me in the corner back there, where I believe Will's going through safety car is in this lap. Is Revan going for a death strategy here? Literally going to go and stick on the fucking soft tyre? I mean, it is possible. It's possible, of course. I think Revan may have been caught out by the timing of the safety car. He's on very warm mediums. Frozen White and Gazelle also on warm tyres. Everyone else is pretty much fair game. Goomba will need to pit again. Pajala and Wraith won't. So here we go then, guys. I believe that Revan is a go here. He is fine. He's gone quite early, but look at this. The slipstream makes it almost impossible to go early on this track. Mike, have a look around the outside. Here we go. Mike's having a good try. Revan's going to just hold this easily here. Might get squeezed wide a little bit, but hey, fair game. Rafe had to hold his line, gets himself back on the race line. Danny's having a little look at the inside of Mike. Mike's actually fitting quite well here. And Danny's just overtaken Mike for P2. We're going to, Frozen White losing the back end there. Hambo looking to make a move soon on Gazelle Rokel. Hambo, of course, the man who broke records on my channel, of course, with his gifted subs. I ain't going to be giving no bias here, my man. If you drive like a dick, you're going to get called a prick. That's the way of the world. And will RDC just settling in now? He's doing what he needs to do. Get to the end. That's your task. These guys also have to get to the end and stop Will gaining any more points. And look at this, Frozen White all over the back of Mike there. We've got Gazelle Rokel down P5, Hambo, Goomba, and Pajala. Wraith behind him as well. Pajala beginning to fall back a little bit. Pajala, former Division 1 driver, of course. Me and him had a couple of clashes in Melbourne, of course, last year in Season 3, Division 1. Oh, the back end there was... Oh! Frozen White's round! Where the fuck is he gone? Holy moly! Where's that? Where the... Oh, he's there! Couldn't see the fucking car. Frozen White spins. That's not ideal. Frozen White there is spun. Revan's just shot off there, but that's another... Well, White's going to have to pit there immediately, so that's more hope for Will. He now has someone he can look at without seeing +1 lap on his gap. That's going to be a real bonus there, and a real... What's the word for it? Almost like a motivator there for Will. Pajala doesn't seem like he's going to be able to hold Wraith up for too much longer, but no DRS assistance on this lap. Wraith just not having him... I say Wraith, not Will, sorry. Will's become the MVP of the stream. If he survives this, I'll give him a driver of the day myself, quite frankly. But here we go, Wraith then. On the back of Pajala, the top three are separated by 1.1 seconds. And just looking to see if Wraith can deal with Pajala. Oh, he's got a better run here. Pajala, both got DRS. Both very similar in pace as well. Wraith is going to have to make a move, but just stay incredibly patient here. Patience is a virtue, I must say. Hambo still hasn't got past. Gazelle, oh, he has now! Oh, fucking Jesus Christ, he's fucked off. Gazelle, whoa, yeah, he's going to have to wait now. Flick the back end out. And there's his wing off. Frozen White actually didn't get any damage, mercifully. You know, Gazelle definitely did get damage. Great awareness by Gazelle, realising where he was, getting out of the way right at the right time for Frozen White. I guess that was the one that Will's going to be chasing down, so here we go then. How far is he off? Oh, Will's 2 laps down. Oh, just get to the end then, fuck it. I thought he was only 1 lap down, fuck that shit. Right then, here we go. Downs Motorsport Broadcasting. Downs is broadcasting. Do some cod. Oh, if it was F1, I'd rate him, but no. Right, anyway, we've got Master Revan then leading the way from Danny. Revan's not pitting, I guess he's going to go to the soft tyres. He may as well just fucking let the guys go behind him then. Wraith all over Pajala here. Battle now for 6th place after we lost Frozen White and Gazelle Rokel. It was a battle for 8th position a minute ago. All over him. Oh, wait there, look at Mike. Mike and Danny. Instead of Danny. Danny's going to get the position up though. Reserve or not, saying that, you want to beat a guy from Division 1, don't you? That's the way that you want to do it. Wraith has overtaken Pajala, but Pajala's still there. Pajala's still battling. Let's see what you can do. Pajala, can he hold on? One of my personal favourite in this league, Pajala. Excellent driver. Couldn't quite stop him there. Wraith moves up to P6. Zell is going to be coming into the pits here. Will has another lap and a half to gain on these guys. He's not too bad. Danny's still over the back of Mike. Oh, he's at the wall! But was there damage? Hambo's cleared. Hambo, well, he was behind Gazelle, sorry, wasn't he? Goomba there and Pajala, 5th and 7th. Big points as it stands for Alpha Tyre. We're not even half fucking distance yet, guys. Holy Christ. Wraith still, Pajala. Danny is going to have his teammate Hambo all over him soon. Those medium tyres still have quite a bit left to give as well. So Danny's going to have to do some defending from his previous race-winning teammate. Ironically, Danny hasn't won a Grand Prix yet this season. This could be a really big chance for him to break his duck for Season 4. Of course, Dima won the first 2, Hambo then won the 3rd. That's why we are a couple of people out, guys. Of course, a couple of the PRF1 guys are currently doing a charity football match, down south. So that's where they're doing that. Right then. Yellow flag. Oh no, Will. Oh, holy moly. And he's brought out, ironically, the safety car. Oh, dearie me. And this has got to be Revan pitting now, surely. Hambo also. Mike goes on. Danny pits in 2. Hambo stays out. Goomba, yeah, you gotta pit Goomba here, surely. Yeah, Goomba's coming to the pits. Oh, I'm nearly in the wall! Oh, you don't want to do that, man. Fuck me. Jala stays out. Frozen White. He's one of the tyres 11 laps. Well, his 11th lap on the tyres. He comes into the pits. Gazelle will find an unbelievable reprieve. 9 cars left in the grappling. Will's going to be heartbroken, man. He's had an absolute fucking shitstorm of a race. Oh, fuck me. Oh, Dios mio. But he did bravely surviving the glitch and then, of course, getting headfirst into a fucking wall just past the castle. It happens, guys. This game is brutal. Second safety car of the afternoon, of the evening, or of the morning. Charles up in 4th place. So Hambo, Wraith, Jarla, Danny, Revan, Goomba, Frozen White, and Gazelle. They are your 8 guys scoring. Big points for everybody involved at the moment. We're going to have to go on to fastest lap here in a minute. The next fastest lap is a 42.0. So Hambo currently claims fastest lap point at the moment. I'll keep you guys posted at the end of the race who gets the second fastest lap. 8 drivers scoring, 9 drivers going. Mike Villager leads the way from Hambo, Wraith, Pajala, Danny, Revan, Goomba, Frozen White, and Gazelle. Give me 2 minutes, guys. I'm going to go and have a quick piss. Back shortly. And we're back, guys. Sorry, here we go. Right, safety car restart. Perfect timing to come back. Let's make sure the old little lady was asleep. Right, here we go then. There are the survivors for the second half of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Revan's going on soft start is risky. I guess he's hoping for another safety car, but he will be the guy to watch. Coming through the field, the only guy running the softest tyre. I believe Mike's gone already, and that's a brilliant restart there, and I think he's caught a few of the other guys out from behind. Jala is in fourth, but Danny has to make sure he doesn't overtake it before the safety car line, and doesn't. Very wise driving from Danny here. Going to go on board just to make sure he doesn't go. He's going to round the outside of Pajala, keeping the line going. This is going to be a long haul move, and does it already. Now watch Wraith. He's going to go up the inside of turn 2. Oh, good driving from everybody, avoiding walls somehow back there. Revan has to get the motor down here. Frozen White is still going. Gazelle must be praying that he's actually not really lost any bits of his car here. Frozen White gets Goober. Nice move there by Frozen White. Up into P7. As we have here, Danny has got the job done on Pajala. Wraith, oh, where's Wraith? Wraith, what's happening? Oh, he's battling, Danny's battling Wraith now. Danny and Wraith having a battle for P3. Danny moves on from the... Look at this behind. This is incredible. Goober's fallen down to the bottom of the field. That's P9 at the moment. Pajala keeps that. You see Danny all over the back of Wraith. Incredible battling here on the track here, guys. Round 4 for Season 4 Division 2. Just a shade of under 10 and a half laps to go now. Danny's got Wraith. How did he get round there? Has Wraith got any damage, or did he just make the move? That's a bizarre position to get the move done. That's because Danny's on the charge. He's going to be trying to catch Hambo. Rolls reverse now. One rep. Look at the camera angle there, guys. That's fucking awesome. Mike leads the way with Hambo. Danny, Pajala, who does have Master Revan just behind him. This new era of PRF1 coming along very nicely indeed. And Pajala, I think Wraith has damage. Wraith has damage, guys. So Pajala... This looks like an absolute matter of attrition here, doesn't it, for Revan to try and come through. Revan has gone from 6th to 3rd in 1 lap, or 6th to 7th to 4th, sorry, in 1 lap. Revan moves himself up ahead of Pajala. Goober's fallen down, he's down in 8th at the moment. Wraith has to pit, woundingly so. He's having a shocking season, Wraith. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought he hit the wall. I was wanting to say, how did Danny get around there? But clearly it was because of the overtake, wasn't it? Well, the damage on there, Frozen White all over the back of Pajala. Pajala's having the best race of the season so far, comfortably. I think the thing behind Pajala, you've got to just... Oh, goodness me, there's losing the back of Pajala is clearly the slowest guy in this division. But then it's all about keeping your lines. And look, Frozen White can't get impatient because he's going to fall foul to Gazelle and Goomba just behind him. You've got to wait for the right time to overtake on this track. Speaking of right time, Hambo's giving Mike a bit of a battle up there for P1. Very intriguing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Gazelle! Gazelle on the problem there. Goober's got him through the castle. Wow! Oh, I know Gazelle had damage, but Goober still found a way through. It was, well, I can only kind of like sympathise with you, bro. The whole of the chat's been fucking like, oh, poor motherfucker. Seriously, man. You've got the sympathy of PRF1 and probably the whole community here tonight. I've had that glitch myself, dude, in Monza Karima, but like I said, you can shut lobbies down in Karimas, restart them. You can't restart a league race, man. That's the only thing. Wraith just needs to kind of keep his head down there. Pajala is still ahead of Frozen White. Look at Hambo. I've got Mike as well here. It's just a glitch race, mate. Head down. Canada coming up, mate. You had your podium this season. We'll get you another one at Canada, fingers crossed. Frozen White cannot get Pajala. Pajala is keeping a position very well here. He's fallen miles behind, but look at this Goomba. He's just doing his own thing there, down in P7. Well, up in P7, really. He was down in 8th before. But Swamp's Wraith just now needs to keep his cool. Stay out of the walls. Hambo here. World of his own, but he will need to pit again. We may see Hambo flying through the order before the end of this race. Well, I'm saying he needs to pit again. He's going to be on fuck tyres. This is the one time you don't want to be on them. Revan there in P4. Does Revan have a mic? I need to know, guys. I'm not 100% sure if he does or not. Let's turn this telephone on because I'm sweating my cunt off right now. Here we go. 8.5 laps to go for the race leaders. Pajala's been done by Frozen White, and look at his teammate Goomba's there too. Will Pajala give it the position to Goomba? Will he be thinking of the team, or will he be thinking of individual points? If they swap places here, it's not going to make much of a difference. Curious to see what he does here, Pajala. I guess you got the inter-team pride, inter-team battles, but Gazelle put in for the softs, and Rafe is all of a sudden up another position. Fair play to Rafe. Charlie holding position. He's getting a lot of the TV time right now, but we're going to change that because Revan is all over the back of Danny, and there is DRS activated, of course, as of last lap. Indeed, Will. Unfortunately there, matey. Guys, check out Will's stream as well. Go drop him a follow if you haven't already. Will, give me a second. While we're just watching Revan having an amazing Titanic battle, I'm going to not look at the screen, because why not? And I'm going to follow you, mate. Yeah, have another follow, please. There you go, fella. Have that one. Have a follow on me. There you go. I'm going to check your race out after, geez. Oh, that's why my tablet isn't working. And Revan, while I'm trying to work out how to put a charger in a device properly, has got himself up into P3 ahead of Danny. The Red Bull dominance in this race. They found themselves second and third, of course, which is the top two steps of the podium for Division 2 drivers, has now finally been interrupted by the Alfa Romeo. They were the most likely team to challenge. Frozen White, of course, still going very strongly in P5. Charlotte is not letting Goomba go. Watch this for a minute. This is a Titanic battle with probably, like I said, the fan favourite team. Now, cheers, buddy. It's been a difficult stream to commentate on this. I usually don't. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Pajala took his own wing off. Took Goomba's wing off. Oh, it's disaster for AlphaTauri. Goodness me. How have they fucked this up so bad? All Pajala had to do. And Goomba's out the race. He couldn't brake in time. Oh no. And another safety car. Rafe and Gazelle saved again. Hambo, perfect salvation for him. Revan is top spot. Danny dives into the pits. Frozen White surely going to follow, is he? Oh, Pajala, why didn't he let Goomba go? It's cost the team some serious points, which they don't often get the chance to get. Understandably, Goomba extremely frustrated. Rightfully so. You'd expect him to at least... Oh, Pajala, you cost your team points, bro. In fact, I think Rafe is going to come out in front of Danny, isn't he? Rafe has jumped Danny. Frozen White has got a 5-second penalty for a really amateur reason. Oh, no, Danny put the power down. Well, there, guys, my fans making fucking weird noises. So it was really weird. It was going... It sounded like a car going into a wall there. Frozen White, 5-second penalty. Gazelle, roll kill. Make sure you don't make the same mistake for Frozen White. Lower the fucking power of the fan down, actually. It's an annoying fucking noise, that's all. So, Mike is it's gonna be intriguing to watch Mike have to battle these Division 2 guys now, because he's may as well get out the way, to be fair. But this is the part of the race where we are all... That can't be a normal noise. Sorry guys, I'm just checking my fan a minute. Just want to make sure it's not electricity. There you go, that's pretty sound. Right, okay then. The battle for survival continues on. Revan does pit. He's only going to drop to P3 here. Hambo clears him comfortably. If I was White, would you pit to get rid of the 5 seconds? I don't know if I would. But it's an absolute surefire penalty. I mean, he crossed the white line. I mean, it's surefire as you're going to get, really. Look at Danny and Rafe having a battle here. Under the safety car. Might as well entertain yourself somehow. Gazelle, Rokill, and Pajala. That is bad from Pajala. It's not dirty driving. It's not dirty driving at all. I wouldn't call it that at all, because I'd be lying if I said that. But he should, for the good of the team, He's holding onto that position for dear life, and he should have let his teammate go. Because now they've dropped, well, what was, and it's caused a safety car as well, which has caused Pajal to get caught up by the guys who wouldn't previously have caught him. So that's possibly cost AlphaTauri maybe double-figure points. Possibly they were up in 5th or 6th and 7th, so, you know, dropping 6 points immediately. And another 2, so yeah, 8 points have just been lost without even factoring in anything else. And obviously move forward at 4 more points. So yeah, 12 points have been cost for AlphaTauri just in that one instance, because remember, Mike isn't scoring. So, Hambo, these guys just chilling. We're going to have one more lap under the safety car, guys. We're entering, it's going to be the end of lap 22. By the time we get motoring here. Oh, was that wing off there? I thought Frozen might hit his wing off. That would have been absolute pain, wouldn't it, really? Jala and Rokill. You might also take your time, Rokill. You've got enough time to get on the back. You've got a whole lap left to try and catch back up. Don't blow up in the castle, for fuck's sake. Don't become a pause, for crying out loud. Unbelievable race, this. So much. Do you know what? PRF1 don't often do this, but there's lots of talking points in this race. The AlphaTauri battle. Will's glitch. You know, it's kind of Revan there says, hydrate, cheers, Revan. Well done, mate. You've got a long way to go in this race. You've got 5 laps to go. Get Revan, if you can confirm. Do you actually have a microphone in today? I need to know. I generally don't know this, of course. Obviously, there will be podium interviews. Mike will be invited behind Will. So Frozen White at the moment is going to get one. But of course, he will fall down 5 seconds due to that infringement going across the white line. A very amateur move to make. He's usually so much better than that. Frozen White doesn't often make that sort of silly mistake. But it is Baku. Pit lane is a little bit of a bitch, but all in all, a mistake no doubt he will own up to and take ownership of. We are on lap 22. There is going to be a 4-lap dash, which means we're going to get 2 laps of DRS here. Mike on the hards could very well become a roadblock here. Mike, oh, goodness me, light up the rear tyres. Is Mike going to just get out the way here? That's going to be curious. Is he actually going to race with these guys? Or pull over on, I don't know, say after turn 2, let them all go at it. Curious to see what he does. Hambo, Revan, White, Wraith, Danny, Pajala, Gazelle. They are your 7 point scorers now. We're not 90% through yet, guys, are we? They've got to get through a lap here. They've got to get to the end of 23 to get 90% through. This could have even bigger implications moving forward. Maybe we can get to the end of 24. Obviously, having lower volume of laps means that the 90% rule means you've got to complete more of the race, basically. Here we go. There's going to be less laps left, probably the best one. Everybody is here now. He's Rokill. Guy at the back of the field. He's in a prime position because he can put his feet up and wait for all the madness to happen. Mike. Here we go, safety car on this lap. Will Mike pit also? There's a lot of variables that he could do here. If I was in my pit. Sorry, guys. Hambo. And here we go. Mike takes off it from Hambo. We've got Master Revan and Frozen White. Have got anybody making moves? All the yellow flags are gone now. So no battles actually at the moment, but this is almost like the calm before the storm this lap. Everybody looking to kind of get the tyres filtered in. Revan then in P3 with Frozen White all over the back of him. Danny's fell some way down the list at the moment. Danny's not competing at the front as he thought he would be. Currently running in P6 at the moment, net 5th position, but Danny's looking to change that. Danny on the back of Wraith, is he going to be able to get the move done? No, good drive by the pair of Danny. Wraith is going to hang on and does so, but Danny round the outside in a magical move. Danny moves into P5. Balls to the wall there. Now he's got Frozen White to contend with. Has a penalty, Frozen White. Oh no, Wraith's at the wall! More problems for Wraith. All he had to do was take his time, but look at Revan. Revan here has Frozen White all over the back of him. Has Revan got damage here? Frozen, look at the SH, you're not going to make it through there, mate. You're not going to make it through there. No, don't be daft. Oh boy, that could have almost been silly. Potential shot at a podium here for Frozen White. Here we go then. I think Mike should just come into the pits, let these guys race on, because otherwise he's going to give Hambo unfair DRS here. Thinking of that, Hambo's going to get DRS when he shouldn't get it. If you're just going to retire at the end of the race anyway, man, whoa, Revan! And he's fallen sufficiently back here. Frozen White around the outside. Revan takes the inside line, but holds it around the outside. Frozen White, Wraith, yeah, 5 second penalty speed, better get yourself in. Oh, Frozen White is just too aggressive, and I'm sorry, matey. You didn't need to make that move. Frozen White, lacking patience. It's an epic battle, but we need to know Mike is going to have to get out of the way at the end of this lap. Otherwise, Hambo's going to get unfair DRS that he wouldn't have normally got. If Mike's looking to retire, he's going to give Hambo an unfair advantage here. Mike will have to move, basically. And Wraith has got... Well, Wraith decides to become the latest 5 second pit. Whoa! Wow, that's one going to get a 5 second penalty. Holy moly. Hambo then. Mike does let him go. Mike, very, very good there, Mike. Yeah, well done, Mike. Mike, well decided to do. That's the perfect time in which to do it. Wraith, don't be silly. Just get to the end. You've got a bad race. Get them points in. Alfa Romeo need them. Very, very intelligent there by Mike. Danny then. All over Revan. Oh, Danny's at the wall. Is that damage? That could be key before the end. Is it going to be a 2-car battle or a 3-car battle? We don't know. We can't see damage. Look at anything flew off the car. I don't know, because Will, before he said Danny's just walloped the wall. He may have gone away with it. But Hambo now. Hambo. And Revan of all people. Revan looking to upset Red Bull's party here. No DRS till next lap. It's all about sticking patient, saving ERS, giving yourself a chance. Danny with the fastest lap of the race. 1 minute. Mike, yep, well done, Mike, there. Oh, probably just say pit. You might as well go to the end, to be fair. Oh, they got Mike. Oh, if this gives a safety car, it's going to be fucking brutal, isn't it? Oh, we're going to find out if this is a good strategy to do or a really bad one. Revan, like he almost went defensive at the same time here. No damage, says Dan, so that's a bit of update. I don't want to know penalties now. We don't look at it before the end. Danny then. The top 3. This could be a real statement towards the championship. They're making a lot of ground on Revan here. Pardon me. What an epic battle here. We are on lap number 25 of 26 with 2 laps of DRS. Mike's AI retiring, of course. Why would it let him out the pits? What damn idea that is. Oh, Hambo. Master Revan. And Danny, the 3 guys, the 3 musketeers. Hambo needs to get a gap here. Otherwise, Revan is pretty much guaranteed the race win. We've seen heartbreak at Baku multiple times. We once had a race with 2nd, 3rd and 5th retired on the final left-right. It was an amazing moment. Oh, Hambo very close to the wall. Look at him strike every bit of the racetrack. He's not going to break DRS though, but he has got a gap. And Danny and Hambo have both used the ERS. They both use the ERS, and Hambo's flatlined his battery here. Hambo with the fastest lap again. Well, I'd say Revan had the fastest lap there, but each one to their own. Here we go then, guys. This is your race-winning battle, the new era of PRF1. Revan on the back of Hambo. Hambo's got nothing to defend with. And Master Revan takes the lead of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. But now, Hambo needs to just save every ounce of ERS he can. Yellow flag sector 1. Frozen White has gone off. And he's not too far ahead of Gazelle. Wraith claims that fastest lap point. May as well do, I guess. He's got to get something salvaged from this race. He could still get more places. But Charlotte has found himself in P6 right now. What an unbelievable race this is. Fair play to Mike. He didn't get involved in any DRS scraps, didn't cause any issues. Did what he said he'd do with Danny. What's up with Danny? Why is Danny ghosting? Danny's got problems here. Has Danny... He ran out of fuel last week at Monaco. Has he got damage? He must have damage of some sort. What the hell's... Why is he going so slow? Frozen White is back there with wing damage, and Revan has pulled the coup. He is outsmarted the Red Bull team. He's got 2 corners to get round. Revan, unbelievable. No one gave him a chance against the Red Bull dominance. He waited for Hambo. Hambo not even got DRS. And Master Revan wins the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. What a race that was. Hambo Danny with wing damage. He did have wing damage. Frozen White. But Gazelle Roadkill will take P4 in an excellent survival effort. Pajala, questionable really, he should have let his teammate go, but he still picks up 8 points, 6th place for Rapid Pajala, and Wraith with the fastest lap point, with no with no wing. Oh dearie me. Wraith comes across the line then, the final survivor. Oh, that was mad. Now that is how you survive Azerbaijan. Shout out to Greza, Chris, Revan, Rog, Primal and Will in the chat, guys. Thank you so much. Revan, do you have a microphone, please, buddy? I think I can see Revan speaking. I've invited to party in a minute. As Revan takes his first victory of the season with Hambo. Back-to-back podiums. Didn't look like he was going to be at one stage. He does. Brilliant. Fantastic. We'll get an interview. Both Red Bulls outsmarted today by the Alfa Romeo of Master Revan. Just in a shade over 50 minutes, Master Revan claims his first victory of the season. Hambo in P2, 1.4 seconds further back with Danny in P3. Gazelle Roadkill, Frozen White in 4th and 5th. Frozen with that kind of amateurish penalty coming across the pit. It cost him 2 points here today, but still a fine 5th place. Pajala, maybe questionably should have let his teammate go, but still picks up a fine 6th place in the Alpha Tyre with Wraith. Wrought with issues, just getting the fastest lap by a shade, well, 8 thousandths of a second fastest lap. Mike, the reserve, of course. Then we have Goomba, Will, Ghost, Haribo, and Primal. The guys who, of course, retired. What an unbelievable race, guys. Can't be much better than that. So we're going to go and invite all 3 of the top 3 into the party to hear what they've got about that mental race. Another mental one here, as we will be conducting the podium interviews really quickly. I'm going to go and do a raid in a minute as well. We'll get the raid joined up, guys. Make sure you all go. We're going to go with the hashtag PRF1 raid here tonight, because we're going to represent you guys for a change. So we're going to go and do that as well. We'll represent the other than tomorrow night, because an over 30s raid might make us look like a bunch of absolute predators. So I don't think I want to go do that one tomorrow. So we're just waiting now for Hambo to come into party. OJ McLovin didn't actually get to race. I just realised he was in the lobby. That could have been a double Haas finish there, but unfortunately not on this occasion. If you guys can please make sure you jump into party and tick the box in order to be able to speak, guys. Thank you very much. I think we have a mic check for everybody.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That was not normal. Right. I didn't expect this to be serious. I tried. Big first interview. He missed out a couple of weeks ago in Spain. Master Revan, you are a Grand Prix winner in Season 4, matey. Talk us through your race.
So yeah, it was very intense. We had some contact there in T1 at the start, but it was still a good race. I thought I can stay out and do one stop medium soft, and then that almost ruined everything. But yeah, luckily another safety car came out, new softs, and then yeah, got Hambo there with some DRS assistance.
Yeah, you wanker.
Yeah, like a race.
Came out of nowhere.
Yeah, but yeah, no, it's amazing. It was lekker.
Well played, Sam.
Absolutely incredible. It was an incredible drive, dude. I mean, I called it. Like, I was like, who's going to be the one to outsmart the Red Bull? I don't know what fucking team they're driving for. Like, I don't fucking know. But who was the guy to kind of outsmart them? No one really predicted you to win that race from the start. You were right up there in qualifying, but then you found your luck.
I also didn't think I'll win it, so yeah, I was just happy to finish, and then but it played well in my hands for once, so yeah, I'm happy.
And this time, you've actually got a mic to be able to explain what happened. But a big congratulations, Revan. You are off the mark in terms of race wins.
Thanks,
and
man.
Next week we have Canada, so enjoy the wall at Championship King. I might jump in a car and crash there myself just to show you how to do it.
Thanks, man.
Great result, Revan. 25 points.
Yeah, well played, Revan.
Oh, Hambo, oh, dearie me. Oh, Red Bull missed out on a 1-2 here, didn't you?
Well, I got fucking drive-through, so that was nice. Then I fucked my wing, so that was even better. And then I thought it was just going to shit, and then I don't know who binned it on like the last safety car we had. Who crashed? Whoever did, they're a fucking legend.
I disagree.
So, whack the fucking socks on there, so whoever fucking binned it, thank you. And try to stay with Ray. I knew Revan was behind on fresher softs, but it's just that bit quicker on him.
Also, I know that you noticed both Red Bulls, which not a lot of people picked up on. I only noticed it right at the end of the race, only pointed out at least. You guys had a lot of problem with your ERS. Revan was exceptional. He basically waited until you guys... It's almost like he knew. You guys had no ERS.
Yeah, no, I had some bullets
just
through
could have
mine.
drained your ERS completely.
I wasn't really paying attention. I fucking... On that straight, he overtook me. I was like, he's miles behind. And then I thought, he just came straight past me. I was like, where's that fucker come from?
ERS. When you go below 10% in your ERS, you get a drop in pace, and when you hit 0, it's like running lean and none. So as soon as you get to that 0, even if you have DRS, you may as well just fucking park it in neutral. But no, back-to-back podiums. So that's definitely one thing. And obviously the constructor's looking very healthy for you guys now. Big advantage, obviously, with Wraith having a pretty bad race as well. Still picking up points, but obviously not where he thought he'd be, or we all thought he'd be. But a very good race, Hambo. You're starting to find your form, matey. And of course, with Championship leader Demon not being here, points being prizes. So you start to really, really eat into that lead now. So fair play to you, buddy. 18 points.
Cheers, mate.
The perennial podium getter, but almost like the Cinderella story for you, Danny, and not quite the one who gets selected to be the bang at the ball. I don't know where these puns come from. It's just thinkable though. But no, 3 podiums this season. Or was it 4? Have you had a podium every race?
No, Bahrain I finished 6th, I think, so spanning late on.
Oh, fuck. But pretty much a podium every race, and no wins. Consistency, yes. We know what you can do based on what you did on Wednesday, Danny, but talk us through your race, mate, because you were up and down the field like a fucking yo-yo.
Yeah, no, it's set off very well. I felt very comfortable, and then I think when I first put onto hards, I thought, right, I'm good here to the end now, and then I came up behind. Was it Rafe, I think, in the castle, and he clipped the wall, it made me hit the back of him, and then from there it just went downhill badly. I just couldn't...
Oh, you actually had damage then?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's why I dropped so much when I pit for the softs at the end.
Ah.
Yeah.
Shit. Go on, sorry, carry on.
That's about it, really, and then at the end, obviously, just pushing too hard, and I clipped the castle myself, and then that just ruined me again.
Still, obviously, a race of attrition. It's all about survival.
No, yeah.
7 people survived tonight.
Yeah.
So,
it's just Red Bull looking very good.
I'll see you there, bro. I'll see you, OJ. Fair play for coming into the lobby and watching that whole thing through, mate. Fingers crossed you get in on time next week. But yeah, other than that, guys, that's something for your racing CV. Finishing that track. It's an exceptionally hard track to do. You guys all know me. You know my clip. That's what happens when a Baku goes. That's what happens when a Baku goes bad. This is what happens, though, guys, when a Baku goes well. So congratulations to everybody who finished. Commiserations to those that didn't. We're going to go raid a guy called BossGod13. He's already up on the mic. We've got to jump in. Everybody jump in. Hashtag PRF1 raid. We're going to represent the league as opposed to my own ginger ass tonight. So everyone jump into this raid. We've got 5 people watching, I think, at the moment. See if we can get another 1 or 2 in. But we'll be back next. Well, I'll be back tomorrow over 30s. That'll be at 8:30 again. Short quality, 50% race around Canada. If you guys want to get some tips on how to do it, PRF1, here you go.
Tune in.
Bastards.
No Sunday drive this week, guys, so the next time you'll be seeing me after that. Well, pretty much it'll be PRF1. Basically, that'll be Canada for you guys next week. Guys, thank you for watching. Let's go raid Boss Guard, see what he's about. And all the best, guys. Bye for now.
Cheers, guys.
Oh, fuck, I pressed the wrong button. What the fuck have I done? Oh, no. Shit, I've not shut the stream down. Fuck.